Hello there, everybody. And today for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Week, I'm reviewing The Garageman. So, this is, I think I said last week that, the Shredder episode was coming up, but I was completely wrong, because this is the next episode. So, my mistake. But, this is another lesser important episode, but this episode could probably be described as one of the filler episodes of the show, but honestly, I actually really do like this episode quite a bit. It's not my favorite episode of the show, definitely not, but there's a lot to enjoy. So this is about a group of homeless men are getting kidnapped by a mysterious truck, and the Ninja Turtles do hear about it from a group of friends that they are friends with who are homeless, but the Turtles think it's just some joke. But when things start to happen to their friends, the Turtles band together to investigate what is going on. So the main villain of this episode is the Garageman himself, and he is just a gigantic blob. He kind of reminds me of Mojo Jojo from X-Men, but probably the best part of this episode is the Turtles' friendship with the homeless people. They have a friend named Professor who gives them various gifts whenever the Turtles help them out with their homelessness. And they give the Turtles like some machinery. They give Mikey a comic book, which Mikey really loves. But once he does tell them what's going on, they, like I said earlier, they end up laughing about it, thinking it's just some joke. But once he tells them the legend of the Garageman. But after they leave, the Professor and his group of friends are all kidnapped by the mysterious man in the truck. But when the Turtles are researching back at the lair, they get a news report of like various homeless men that are disappearing. So the Turtles band together and they do investigate. They realize that their friend has disappeared, and so they decide to go undercover in various areas of New York. They end up wearing trench coats, which could be considered a reference to the 80s show, because back in the 80s show, they would always wear trench coats to blend in with the humans. So I thought that little nod was nice. But they also use Mikey as bait. But eventually they do find a lead, which is revealed to be a gigantic island that all the homeless people are hanging out at, who are apparently all slaves to what's revealed to be the Garageman. When we do see him, like I said earlier, he just looks disgusting, and Mikey even calls him disgusting, and Raph ends up agreeing with it. I thought that line was pretty good. Raph even wants to jump into battle and take out all the slave like guards or whatever. But Leo calms him down. But they decide to sneak up on them. I forgot to mention earlier, but they do get chased by the Garageman's truck, and they end up falling into the river. That's where they were able to track the Garageman down. But the best scene is like when the Turtles do fight the Garageman, like when Leo tries to take him out simultaneously. But the Garageman proves to be maybe just a little too powerful. But when the Turtles do take him out, he ends up falling into the river, and he falls underwater. And the Turtles decide to have some compassion and decide to go underwater to save him, because that's what they do. They don't kill their enemies, unlike the Mirage version. And when they do try to find him, he's apparently gone. We don't know where he went. I don't know if this is the last time we see him in this show. I don't know if he returns. Once we get further into the show, we'll definitely see what happens. But the day is saved. The Turtles are faked by the homeless people. And that's the episode. So this episode really does explore like it's like a reflection of how we treat homeless people, because the police in this show weren't really trying to find the homeless men, and it shows that the way we, not just the police but people, the way we treat homelessness, like how we treat them like they're nothing and don't treat them like they're human beings. So it's nice that they're raising awareness for these kinds of topics, especially for a show like this. But yeah, this episode's probably a lesser important episode for sure, but there's some hidden gems to enjoy, like the professor, like I said. Sorry if I was repeating myself a lot in this video, but I'd probably give this episode probably a 7 out of 10. I did like the Angel episode a lot more, but the next episode is where we get to the good stuff. Is the Shredder Strikes episodes. I don't know if I'm going to review both parts at the same time, but we'll see what I decide to do. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power.